Hey friends. So I wanted to record today, and when I went to put my wig on, the slight bit of headache beginning I had started to really kick in. So we're headscarfing it today, friends, because I noticed something so funny. So I watched the first two episodes of With Love Megan. I've done videos on those. Today I just skipped to the last because most of them just sounded so boring. And Alice Waters is actually an interesting character. So I wanted to review that one and talk about missed opportunities to bring in the interesting things about Alice Waters' life. But then I saw something that shocked me and I took it in a whole new direction. So there's a scene where Megan is going to the chicken coop, Archie's chicken, and can't quite remember the names of the chickens. Or actually, I'm not sure if it's so much that she can't remember the name or that the kids just changed them, but they decide to gather eggs. And it's a big scene. The chicken was actually trying to lay an egg right then, and then she gets the freshly laid eggs. Let's take a look, y'all. So I couldn't find a clip of this anywhere on YouTube or TikTok, so I had to actually record it from my TV, and there was no way to not have that big glare in the middle. I have windows, and the blinds were even down. However, I think that might actually help me with copyright issues to have that there, so we're just gonna have to deal with it. But you'll be able to see what I'm talking about. It changes on the day. This is either Phil or Jill. The difference of how the kids are feeling. Okay, yeah. So the kids change the names. So I'm giving them a lot of greens. That will make the yolk even more yellow and brighter. That will give you more. It's just. That's true. It's all connected. It's all connected. Let's get some of those eggs. Oh. Oh, I'm so sorry. She keeps trying to lay. I'm so sorry. It always. There. Okay, any of you who have had chickens will know freshly laid eggs don't look like that, y'all. They don't. They usually have chicken poop on them, occasionally a little bit of blood. That's the reality of it. It's like somebody clearly washed those eggs. I mean, it would have actually been a teaching moment, but it wouldn't have been aesthetic. Wouldn't have been aesthetic at all. Like I said, it shocked me so much. I'm like, she's pretending these eggs are freshly laid, and anyone who's had chickens knows. But it also triggered a memory in me, and I had to look it up. Okay, anyone here a fan of French history? I am. So Marie Antoinette, we all know Marie Antoinette, right? We think of her this way. We generally think of Marie Antoinette like this. Big hair, elaborate hair, let them eat cake. And let me show you one of the crazy hairstyles she also did one time. I mean, she was elaborate. Y'all, she had her hair done into a boat, a sailing ship, complete with sails. It was in honor of liberty. And she had a reputation for this extravagance. Like, have any of you ever seen the movie Marie Antoinette? It was a really hip, sassy dramatization with Kirsten Dunst. It was really beautiful. I highly recommend it. But there's a scene there, and this is a scene that is based off things that were written about Marie Antoinette at Petit Trianon. Her and Louis had Grand Trianon, the grand palaces, they had Versailles, all of that. And apparently, the extravagance, it really started getting to her, and she decided she wanted a simple life. And so Louis created Petit Trianon for her. It was a place for her to go enjoy the simple things, the farm life. And she did. Whenever she went there, all of a sudden, the extravagant, expensive fabrics and jewels were gone. And she wore these very, very simple muslin dresses that were known more for peasantry. She would wear simple straw hats. And she picked flowers. She fed the farm animals. She gathered eggs. And it was told, I've read it so many places, that the servants had to go ahead of her and wash the eggs so that they didn't have to actually touch poop or anything like that, anything ewy, whenever her and the children come out there to enjoy their simple existence. There's a little scene from that movie. Let's take a look, y'all. Well, we're gonna pick flowers, running through the meadows. See the very simple dress? Kirsten Dunst is so beautiful. Love a farm animal.
Are you getting food for the little lamb? Let's feed the lamb.
Let's teach the children. Teach the children this simple life. Not that stuffy royal protocol. No, no, no. We don't want that. Let's feed the lamb.
Oh.
We've picked the wildflowers. Here it is, y'all. That's what farm fresh eggs look like. Had to do a little rewind here. That's the reality of farm fresh eggs whenever you actually gather them freshly laid, y'all. That's what it looks like. And then to go a little further, so there's actually a bit of a science to it. If you wash the eggs, then they can't be hatched. They have what's known as a bloom. It's a protective coating. So my grandparents back in the day did it because they actually hatched a lot of their eggs. The ones to be hatched, they wouldn't wash. They would sandpaper off the dried poop. That's what they actually look like. And here are the servants, Petit Trianon, washing the eggs and putting them back in there. So Marie and Marie Therese. Beautiful.
What is this? It's an egg.
It's an egg. And no poop anywhere. Yeah, no poop anywhere. What do y'all think? Oh my God, it blew me away. I think Harry sometimes, like, especially whenever I saw him standing there at the end of this episode of the brunch, I feel like he's standing there going, wow, look at me. I'm so good. I married a working person. Y'all, what do you think? Is it Meghan Antoinette? Is it Meghan Antoinette at Montecito, Petit Trianon? Oh my God, y'all. So one more thing that I think is really cool I wanted to share with y'all before we go. One of our awesome commenters here, Ivana Live for Love. And Ivana, if I'm pronouncing that wrong, please correct me. But you were actually, as YouTube tells me, one of my top commenters. And the other day you said something so interesting on my edible flowers video. Ivana said that she totally enjoyed all the foraging information because she was born in the Czech Republic, back whenever it was Czechoslovakia. Now that was super interesting to me because my favorite crystal is actually found there, and it's called Moldavite. I'm wearing Moldavite earrings. I'll show y'all. It looks like a slightly rough green glass. I'm going to show y'all what it looks like. It was formed whenever a meteorite hit the earth and made this massive crater, and the force and the heat of it melted rock, and it made these crystals. They're known as tektite crystals, and these particular ones are called Moldavite because they're found in the crater near the Moldo River Valley and other places where it was flung around, one of those being formerly Czechoslovakia, now the Czech Republic. And when you very first Google Moldavite, it's a little like, whoa, because it says that it was formed from extraterrestrial impact, but they just made a meteorite. Or do they? Here are some pictures of what Moldavite looks like in the raw and the rough, with or without light behind it. It's just a really, really cool stone. And Ivana, I'm so glad you're here and that you shared that with me. And now I got the chance to share with people about Moldavite. Anyway, I appreciate all of y'all so much. I hope you let me know what you think about Meghan Antoinette and Moldavite. Let me know in the comments. Have a good night, y'all.